Hello aspirants, action with thinking and thinking with action. I repeat, action with thinking and thinking with action will give you 100% success. And this is the mantra of success, the ladder which you have to climb to clear CLAT, right? So we are awaited with our new words of Hindu vocabulary, and as per your, more of the students' urge and desire for things, we'll be coming up in the next month with more of idioms and the colors and the Greek mythology. So most awaited videos from June, right? Let's begin with the words where we left yesterday. This was the last word which we did, that was distress, extremely sorrowful thing, pain or anguish, or something which is danger or hazard or an hardship for you. That is the word we are done in this context. Now taking up the next word here today. Dynamic was clear to you, I hope. Dubious was there. Drastic, distress, and we are turning to the word disgraceful. Very simple roots you can find here. Dis, which is not, cord, which is heart, even card, which is hard. You have seen cardiologists, cordial relations, India and Pakistan, or discordial? Of course, discordial, right? Bone of contention, enmity, animosity. So, disgraceful is shockingly unacceptable, very shameful. Shocking, scandalous. Deplorable is full of complaints. Despicable, this is disgraceful. Shockingly unacceptable, you can't accept that thing, that would be disgraceful, right? So it is shameful, shocking, scandalous, deplorable, despicable. This is the word here used for disgraceful. Discord, accord as per you want. Okay, cordial as very close to heart, very good relations, and just opposite, yes, they are an antonym pair. Discord, a disagreeable, disagreement between people. Disroot sounds so much, dissonance. Discord, strife, conflict, fight, feud, animosity, not good relations, bone of contention. Please note the idiom, bone of contention. The opposite would be agreement. I was talking of the word accord and discord, and the word harmony, very good relations. Next words that we have in this. Desperation, desperate. You're desperate to clear CLAT, isn't it? Too much eager or desirous for something, but not with hopelessness. Please note, there is a positive and negative connotation of the use of the word. This word is a state of despair, desperate, I would say, and desperation. Typically one which results in rash or extreme behavior. You behave in a very rash manner. What is rash? Rash is a quick manner of behaving. You express in a very quick and very impulsive in your behavior. That is rash. Okay? It is despair, distress, anguish, pain, or agony. Next word, dereliction. Dereliction is a state of being abandoned and being dilapidated. Dilapidated, what does it mean? Totally destroyed state. You've read this word in the noun section, please note. Shambles, with an S always ending, pieces, ruins, remains, debris, dilapidations, wrecks. This is of course of the ship. This is anything which is totally ruined, destroyed part, right? That is dereliction. The state of having been abandoned and become dilapidated. Dilapidation, you found it, dilapidation, this is an AILET paper. You have an analogy relation. Is to building. Frayed is to cloth, it was something like this, and this was the relation that they were talking of. This way, it's a helping hand here for it. Dilapidation, disrepair. That's most of the forts of Rajasthan are in a dilapidated state. in a decrepitated state, deteriorated state, it's a ruined state. It's a state in which you are in a very shameful and failure of something to fulfill one's obligations in a negligence, neglectful, delinquence of failure manner. You're not able to do the things in the right context. That is dereliction. It's unsuccess, in fact. It means something totally destroyed part. Next word, defection. Defection is the desertion of one's country, to leave one's country, or cause in favor of opposing one. It is desertion, to leave. Abscond. Can you see the root AB working here so wonderfully? He absconded from the jail. Abscond is run away. Right? He absconded from the jail, as I said. Decamp, flight. Please note the words, the 3 E's: evade, elope, escape. That is the situation. See, you shouldn't confuse, as most of the students are asking for the word desert. Desert has various meanings. The desert, the Thar desert, if you're talking of, that's an infertile place, it's an arid zone. And then you have a desert, that means to leave. Your friends can desert you, but not your knowledge and books. So books play a very important role in your selection. Don't leave your books, your knowledge, your material. That won't desert you or leave you. Right? And we talk of the second desert. Of course, a sweet dish. Right? So that is what we were talking of, desert. We are talking of desertion of one's country. So you're leaving your own country, leaving one's place. In fact, you are going out, you are an emigrant. Or cause in favor of opposing one, desertion, abscond, decamp, or flight. You evade or elope. The reason may be whatever. The reason may be whatever, but you run away from your country or your place. Next word is decisive. This is also used sometimes in the tone of the passage. You are very settling an issue, you produce a desired effect, deciding effect, very conclusive by nature. You are very determining by nature. You are resolute, firm. You don't change. You are steadfast in your goal. You can't change in that. That kind of an attitude would be the word here. When we have this kind of an attitude or this kind of thing, when you're very firm, you don't want to change, you stick to your point. Please note, stick to one's ground. Please zoom the screen if it's not visible. I am trying to write, my writing is already big, and if you're not still able to, I do speak it up twice and I do write it in the bold letters as I could do it. Stick to one's ground. You don't want to change at any cost, right? Next word is debilitating. Debilitating ka matlab hai making someone or something physically weak. See, when a person loses himself physically, mentally, emotionally, that kind of a state is debilitating. Most of the old people are debilitating. That means physically weak. Please note the word for this specially. Feeble, weak, febrile, not strong, lacking, strengthless, is debilitating. Because of this corona pandemic, the world is debilitating. We are becoming weak mentally, emotionally, physically. That is, you don't have the strength, the power to face the situation. But still, we still come out victorious in flying colors. Empowering, strengthening, vigorating, giving you the power or the strength to do things. See, power lies in your mind, in your temples here. It's your power, your thinking, your positivity which will make things happen. It's just your thinking, nothing else. The next word is the word convene. Convene means come or bring together. First thing, the root to be mentioned. Co is together. So come or bring together for a meeting or activity. You assemble things, you summon, you call together, you order, you hold, you convoke, you assemble, you amalgamate the things. That is the word convene. And when you make the things spread all around, this is disperse. Convene is bring together, disperse is spread. You know, diaspora, I told you the spreads that are spread here and there. This is disperse. The crowd was dispersed as soon as the police came, spread here and there. Right? Contravene from the root contra or contro, that is against. Right? To do something that is a law or a rule that does not allow things to happen, to break a law or a rule, breach or break something, fracture it, infringe it, offend it, transduce it, transgress. Don't transgress into someone's property. That means going by force, violating. You're breaking the laws, in fact. You are doing some things which are illegal, illegitimate, wrong in the context. That is contravene. Right? The opposite would be comply with, conform to, follow, mind, obey and observe. When you do things in the right, please note the preposition. I've specially written the preposition for you, that is comply with and conform to. The meaning is same but the preposition varies because it tells you about the same scenario, same situation in a different context, right? So when you convene means you work together, you assemble, you are in fact colleagues, and when you break a law, you break a rule, you have a negative. See, it's not just to pick up the co-root. Sometimes students come, ma'am, it also has co-root. Of course, dearies, it has co-root, but please read the root and the word carefully. It has the word contra, which means opposite, not the same. So in that case, it would be contravene, to do such things or a law that breaks something. Next word, contemplate. Contemplate is to look thoughtfully, read carefully, think, meditate, reflect, ponder. In detail you get into the thing. When you contemplate, your passage, when you're able to do the contemplation, you are able to understand the passage thoroughly, and not only that, you're able to answer wonderfully. Look thoughtfully for a long time, think deeply, at length, think about, meditate on, consider, ponder, reflect on something, that is contemplate. Conspiracy is join hands with someone in plotting or planning against somebody, a secret plan by a group, something that is unlawful. You join hands with the wrong people to harm someone. It's not a positive word, of course. It's a plan, it's a scheme, it's a stratagem. Please note the word stratagem. It's a machinization or a cable or an intrigue. The important two words, stratagem and intrigue. This means joining hands with the enemy or some negative force to destroy someone. And the last word for today, conformity. Conformity means compliance with standards, rules, follow the rules. In fact, you agree to what is right and you follow the rules thoroughly. That is conformity. Right? Following the rules, being corresponding with it, no conflict, no disagreement. True? So, no conflict and no disagreement. With our words, you're doing it thoroughly and you comply with us. Yes? So, your like for the content, and please do subscribe the channel. Thank you, students.